Finally, hi, how are you? I'm Blanca, I'm from Mexico. We have some technical issues with the live, but right now I can start. I hope you can see my hands. It's going to be complicated to see my face. Maybe you can see in the mat, but I'm going to start, okay? The topic that I choose today is some shiny ideas to do some bubbles, and at the end I'm going to decorate a graph with the bubbles that I'm going to do. The products that I'm going to use are a lot. I have all of them in my table, and I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to explain this in English and a little bit in Spanish. And if you can say hello, it's going to be okay. I'm going to be here, and I can read the comments in my iPad. Okay, so let's start. Hey, hello, Elizabeth, Rosa, and first of all, I want to show you some products that you can use for your bubbles. Les quiero enseñar algunos productos que pueden usar para cuando quieren hacer sus esferas. Son materiales con los que van a poder utilizarlos y que las esferas queden de colores brillantes. Ahorita les voy a enseñar algunas cosas que yo ya adelanté, porque algunos de estos productos necesitan tiempo. Some of these products need 8 hours, 6 hours to dry, or less, maybe 2 hours. So I start some things in advance, ¿ok? Hice algunas cosas por anticipado. Hola, Charlita. Hola, Dunay. Sorry because I was late, but finally I can start. And I'm going to explain you how I did these bubbles. These are different choices. And as you know, Pentart has a lot of products, and we can get different finishes. And the most common is to use waxes, right? But I'm going to show you some others, and I'm going to explain you how I start this and how you can do some of these bubbles to decorate your Christmas ornaments. And first of all, I'm going to start with the easier one. This is a bubble that I painted. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Charlita, Dunay, Maria. I'm going to start with this one. This is a beautiful pink color that you can create with this kind of paints. These are delicate metallic. These are water-based, and the colors are really, really beautiful. This is the pink one, that is this one. We also have the silver one, and I have here the bluish silver and the greenish silver. As you can see, this kind of paints has a little bit of silver in the composition, and the finish is going to be like this. As yesterday, I bought some bubbles. This is the bubble that I buy, but I didn't like a lot the color, so I just paint this one with this color. I didn't use any primer or gesso when I paint with the pink color. I'm going to show you how I did it. Les voy a enseñar algunas técnicas que yo he aprendido para cuando quieran decorar hacer sus decoraciones para Navidad. Les quiero enseñar cómo tienen un acabado súper bonito. Yo compré estas esferas el día de ayer. El color no me encantó. Entonces dije, están perfectas porque tienen algo de textura y me pueden ayudar a hacer este tipo de proyectos. As you can see, I'm not using primer because the bubble is not going to be in a place where anybody is going to play with this one. And you can just paint with the brush. You can also use a sponge, and the color is going to be perfect. Maybe you can paint with 2 layers of the same color. If you want this to be really, really perfect. And maybe this color is not so shiny, but the colors are beautiful, are really, really beautiful. They are soft colors. There is another one that it's with a little bit of purple. I don't have this, it's in my drawer, but these are two choices with this kind of products. Maybe you can see the colors better in this way. So let me show you other product. This was the silver one. And I'm going to put this here and here. Maybe you cannot see this. Okay. Other choice that you have is to get this kind of finish. How I get it? First of all, you need the dipping paint, that is this one. And with this one, the thing that you are going to do is, for example, I'm going to do it in a small bowl because it's going to be easier that you can see. You have to put a little bit of the dipping paint in any kind of bowl. Remove. And then as you are going to see, you have to do this. This kind of paint, this is the dipping paint, is going to need 6 or 8 hours to dry. And when it's dried, all the drops has to go down. You can paint any kind of product with any kind of surface with this product, as glass or as, for example, the concrete paste is going to be fine with this. And when it's dried, you can see how it's going to be. As you can see, is black, totally black. And then you can paint this with other products. Hola, Diana. Entonces, lo que les decía, esta la van a dejar que escurra todo lo que sea necesario, porque si se fijaron en esta, yo no usé ni esponja, ni usé pinceles, ni brochas, ni nada. Entonces el acabado queda sin ninguna, queda totalmente liso, sin ninguna raya. It doesn't have lines or anything because I didn't use brushes or sponges. And the product that we can use with this is this, that is the wax paste that is transparent. This is totally dry, so I can put this here. This is totally transparent, and I'm going to use a layer with this because I'm going to use these products. These are amazing because they are very, very shiny. The colors are beautiful. As you can see, you have brass, king blue, ruby, magenta. This is a kind of green, gold. This one is the one that I use for this bubble. It's totally gold. And the rose gold, the silver one, and this is dragon eye. How we can apply this? With your finger, you can use the rubbing pigments because this needs something to glue to the perfect black surface. If you have questions, you can write them in the comments. I can read the comments in my tablet, so it's going to be easy for me to read them, okay? If I didn't answer during the live, maybe I can do this later. And I don't know which one I can use. Maybe the rose gold to see the difference between the other. Then breathe, because this is a really, really shiny dust. Oh, look this. The color is beautiful. And with my finger, I can start painting. Entonces lo que les explicaba es que se hace la pintura perfectamente negra. En este caso no queda ninguna línea ni nada porque yo no, no usé la brocha, ni el pincel, ni la esponja, ni nada. Y después de que se seca, este sí se tarda como de 6 a 8 horas a que quede totalmente seco. Lo tienen que dejar primero escurrir perfectamente y ya después de que se seca, entonces lo que van a hacer es poner un poco de esta cera con su dedo y eso ayuda para que el polvo se adhiera a la superficie. Y ya después pueden ver todos los colores, la variedad de colores que se tienen y se aplica fácilmente. Digo, ahorita yo lo estoy usando para esferas, pero lo pueden usar para cualquier otra superficie que tengan de color negro y poner los rubans y queda súper brilloso. Look, this is the rose and this is the gold one. And then when you finish, you have to use something like varnish. And for this kind of rumor pigments, you can use this one. This is the pouring glaze. And we can apply just one coat of this one. This is dried because I did it previously. So you have to wait. And in this way, the ribbons are going to stay. The ribbon pigments are going to stay for much time. You can use maybe 2 or 3 colors and you can blend them when you are painting. So this is it. This is with the ribbon pigments, okay? Let's do another exercise. I can do this. How I paint this? For this, I use the liquid metal. These have pigment, strong pigment inside. This is gold, this is silver, and this is copper. This one is the copper, and I paint this to do an exercise later because I want to use them with this kind of paints that is the antiquing paint. And when you finish, you can varnish this one with the clear varnish gloss. This is solvent based. So you are going to need turpentine or something to clean your brushes because of the liquid metal and because of the clear varnish. Okay? How I did this, I only did this with the mold and some clay, and I glue with express glue. I want to show you how to paint with the liquid metal. This is another bubble that I got. This has acrylic primer first. Why I did some steps in advance? Because these kind of products need time, as I told you, to dry. So I did some things because if I dry during the live and the bubble is warm, the next step is not going to be fine. Okay, so we need more time. This, for example, this liquid metal also needs some time to get dry easily. Porque hice algunos pasos en anticipado porque necesitan tiempo. Este, por ejemplo, ya tiene un primer y este que es el liquid metal se necesita tiempo también para el secado. Este, si ustedes lo aplican y después quieren usar el antiquing paste, van a necesitar algo de tiempo. ¿Por qué? Porque cuando lo terminan de pintar, queda un poco pegajoso. Ya después de un rato, entonces es como pueden ver que que ya se secó completamente. Les voy a quitar este de aquí para que no se vea todo. Entonces, ¿cómo lo voy a aplicar? En este caso, yo creo que el que voy a usar va a ser el dorado. I'm going to use the gold one with this, as you can see the difference between them. So you can shake this. And it's very, very important to shake really, really well the liquid. Because if you don't do this, the pigments are going to be in the bottom. Entonces, ¿por qué le estoy moviendo? Porque necesitan que los pigmentos se suban. Si no le remueven, entonces todos los pigmentos se van a quedar en la parte de abajo y cuando quieran pintar va a quedar muy transparente. Entonces lo que necesitamos es que quede los pigmentos en toda la pintura y miren. El color es súper brillante, está muy bonito este dorado. Maybe this is going to need 2 layers. I do for this one, this has 2 layers. And between each layer, you have to let it dry. So if you want to clean your brush, you are going to need turpentine. If not, the brush is going to be very, very hard. So the color is amazing. And as I told you, you can use this kind of products in any kind of project. So this is the liquid metal. Let me clean fast this thing. And then, as it is already dry, I'm going to use this one. This is the antiquing paint. And you can clean this. And you're going to have like a patina effect. This color, I didn't tell you, is the patina blue. There are other colors, black, white, patina green. Entonces, ¿qué estoy haciendo aquí? Estoy poniendo un antiquing paint que la estoy despintando rápidamente y crea como un efecto como si fuera de una patina. Y este tipo de pinturas vienen en varios colores. As you can see, the clay has to be totally dried, as you can push to clean the antiquing paint, and also the liquid metal has to be totally dried too. Entonces, como ven, tiene que estar totalmente seco, tanto su pasta que hayan puesto y también el liquid metal, que lo que les digo, también necesita varias horas para que no esté pegajoso. If it is not dry, the liquid metal is going to be sticky. Okay? So at this moment, which one do you like the most? ¿Cuál les ha gustado más? Digo, a mí la verdad es que me gustan mucho todos los efectos. Cuando este ya está seco y ya está totalmente terminado, el efecto que le quieren dar a esta esfera, lo que pueden usar es este. This is solvent base 2, this is clear varnish gloss. And it's totally closed. And you can varnish also your bubbles with this one. This is the product that I'm using. And so this is the liquid metal. And I'm going to show you other products. For this bubble, I used flakes, metal flakes. This one is the M10. Estos son los flakes que yo usé para hacer esta. Y les voy a enseñar una terminada que se subió hace como un año. Este es un proyecto que yo hice. This was a project that I did. I did this bubble. I used some flowers, decoupage, and some ornaments, the bow. But in the back, here I have the same flakes. Here are the flakes. But in this one, the thing that I did is that I take the bubble, I put here the metal lip glue, and then I apply the flakes inside. For this one, I put the metal lip glue, and then I apply the flakes. I'm going to do this one as the bubble that I did here. So I show you to see that you can see the example. The thing that I'm going to do is to open this one, is the metal lip glue. This is a sponge, kitchen sponge that I'm going to cut because it's not going to, I'm not going to use this anymore. So take a little bit, and you have to cover everything with this metal lip glue. You have a lot of colors with the metal flakes. There are also color flakes that you can find, maybe purple, black, silver, blue, red. So if your trees are in different colors, you can choose the color that is best for you. You have to wait some minutes as it's going to start drying, and then you can apply the flakes. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que estoy haciendo? Aquí yo le estoy poniendo el Metal Lip Glue, que es un pegamento especial que queda como si fuera pegajoso. Lo aplico primero y lo dejo secar un poco. Y ya después de eso, this is to the trash. Y ya después de eso, vamos a aplicar los flakes. ¿Cómo vienen los flakes? This is the M4. And as you can see, are like gold and golden rose. You can find this, for example, gold. This has 3 colors. This is like a brown color, or this is the color flakes that I told you. This is red, for example. So you can find a lot of choices that you can choose. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que se puede hacer aquí? Tienen los flakes que se pegan con el metal lip glue, con este, y ya sea que los pongan por fuera, los ponen por dentro, y ustedes pueden encontrar los metal flakes en diferentes colores, como estos que vienen de un solo color, como este, por ejemplo, viene en 2 colores, o este viene hasta en 3 colores, y hay muchas más variedades. Y estos que son los color flakes, que son tienen un color como muy brillante y los pueden encontrar en azul, morado, rojo y otros más. Mhm. So I start the other part of the bubble, that is this one. I take leaves from this ornament. I glue them, but I also use another product that is the snow paste. Let me show you the snow paste. This is like snow, and it's really, really white. It's going to dry in a couple of hours, and when it's going to be dried, it's going to be white, totally white, because there are a lot other products that you can see that when they dried, they are going to be like transparent or that has flakes or other kind of materials. This is totally white. Entonces, ¿qué les decía? Que este es el Snow Paste, es una pasta que es totalmente blanca y cuando seca también es totalmente blanca. Hay otros productos de Pentar que se usan ahora para Navidad o para que simulan el hielo y entonces esos productos al momento de que ya secan quedan como transparentes. Este no, este va a quedar totalmente blanco y miren, you can see that it's like snow and that this has a little bit of texture. What I did in the other bubble is that I cut a piece of rice paper like this one. I'm going to start with this one. I am showing you the step by step because sometimes we bought the products and we don't remember how to use them, or we are new in crafts, or maybe it's the first time that you can receive this kind of products and you want to know or you need to know many choices to to get the effects that you like. ¿Por qué les estoy enseñando como un paso a paso de como que desde el principio? Porque muchas veces conseguimos los productos y ya no nos acordamos para qué servían. O a lo mejor es la primera vez que los podemos conseguir. O se puede haber muchas variantes. Entonces, una vez que ustedes los consiguen, this is, for example, the Decoupage and Varnish Glue. Ustedes pueden ver los diferentes efectos que pueden conseguir con cada uno de los productos y ya compran o adquieren más del material que ustedes realmente les haya gustado. Hay veces que compramos los productos y dices, ay, eso no era lo que yo quería. When you buy the products, you have to say, oh, this is what I like. This is what I need. So sometimes we have to watch these kind of tutorials as you can choose the product or the effect or the finish that you need or that it's going to be easier for you. This is just a piece of cardstock and I glue the rice paper. Let me clean a little bit because here is glue. And let me dry. I didn't tell you, but this is varnish. The product that I use is decoupage, varnish, and glue. So you you can use this as glue and then as varnish for your projects, for your decoupage projects. When you are creating a box or something like that, and you use rice paper, you can use this uh, to glue and to varnish. So I paste this with the express glue. I put first the snow paste. I paste this with the express glue. Then I can put this here. Some bubbles that you can get, for example, in Europe, has this part. And then this is almost dry. This, if you remember, this was the metal lip glue. And you can put here the flakes that you like. For example, I'm going to use these ones. These are the color flakes that are red. Let me put a piece of paper because if not, I'm going to have flakes everywhere. Here. These are small pieces. I start using my hands, but then you can use the brush. And this is the effect that you can get. Maybe you can put a little bit of these flakes here and then paint the bubble, and you are going to have a nice effect. Or you can do as I did here, that I put the flakes everywhere with no paint. Entonces, ahorita le estoy poniendo un poco de los flakes para que vean cómo sí se alcanzan a ver del otro lado. Pueden usar un pincel para después ya irlos esparciendo. Y que queden bien pegados. Y ya sea que pinten con otro color, a lo mejor un color negro, un color rosa, y van a tener un bonito efecto. O como lo hice yo en la otra esfera, que lo cubrí completamente. Look. And the only thing that you have to do is to close the bubble, and you can glue here above, and you're going to have beautiful bubbles. Maybe you can put here a piece of ribbon or other material or wire, and you can decorate your bubbles like this. And what we can do with all the bubbles that I have, as I told you, I got some of these ornaments here in a store that I found here in Mexico. And I found this wreath, but I think that it's really, really sad. So I cut some of these branches. Yo compré esta corona, pero la verdad la vi muy triste. Entonces por eso compré los otros adornos para decorarla mejor. So it looks better, right? And I bought some leaves here. You can glue all of this with heavy body glue or hot glue, but I just want to show you how you can do this. So it's better, right? And then you can put the bubbles that you paint here. Maybe the gold one. The other one is not right. It's your choice. And here we can put this. It's not glue. Maybe let me see if I can. Oh yes, I have my gun. Uh, uh, what is that? Maybe you can put here a big bow or flowers. You can use all the colors that you want. This is colorful because I showed you different products, or maybe you can use only pinks and golds, and you can do the red that you like the most. And here we can hang this, that it's the principal. So this is the red that I can use for my door. Maybe I have to do more bubbles with one color or two colors, not like this rainbow. But this is an idea that you can get with different colors, with different products, and I don't know, as you can get them, you are going to love all of them, and you are going to want and need all the colors. Lo que les decía para terminar es que ustedes pueden decorar su corona con los colores que ustedes quieran. Yo ahorita hice un arco iris de colores porque, bueno, les quería ir enseñando no solamente el rosa, a lo mejor también el azul, y entonces ir poniendo varios colores en las esferas y que ustedes vieran los productos y cuáles son los acabados que van a poder conseguir. Entonces, ya una vez que ustedes escojan cuál es el producto que quieren o qué es lo que van a querer, seguramente se van a enamorar de todos los colores porque están preciosos. Y la calidad de los materiales, pues es muy buena. Entonces, yo aquí pondría a lo mejor una Nochebuena o pondría aquí un moño grande y esta a manera de que cuelgue en la parte del centro. Entonces, espero que les hayan gustado las ideas que les compartí el día de hoy. Una disculpa por todos los problemas técnicos que hubo al principio, pero bueno, este es el live que yo les quería enseñar. Eh, Cualquier duda, cualquier comentario, ustedes me pueden escribir. Mi página es Blanche Art Corner o me pueden encontrar como Blanche Aguilar. Y en el YouTube de Pentart hay muchos tutoriales donde ustedes pueden otra vez repetir el paso a paso de cada uno. Pueden teclear Metal Flakes y ustedes van a poder ver varios ejemplos de cómo se usan los Metal Flakes y cuáles son los productos que se necesitan, qué se necesita para pegarlos y qué se necesita para poner, por ejemplo, el barniz. Con los Metal Flakes, lo que más recomiendan es, por ejemplo, usar este, que es el Glossy Varnish, que es base solvente. Entonces, con este sería con el que ustedes podrían barnizar esto. This is the product that you will need when you use the flakes, the glossy varnish, because it's solvent. And you are going to clean again your brushes with turpentine. Okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining this live. And I hope you like it. And let's see you again. I don't know. I hope this year, and I want to see your wreaths and your Christmas ornaments in the Pentar group. Bye bye.